Good day, everyone. Have a good day. I am Albert with Tu-ayon, PSED Mat 1 at Shatun Campus. Today, I am going to discuss universal values. But before we start, I define first what is universal values. Universal values are a set of norms that are perceived as positive and that govern behavior and coexistence within society at a given time. These values shape human rights and can be shared by different cultures and are transmitted through schools and family education. Universal values pertains as a whole values within a society, showing us our good values and our attitudes as a whole. And we have here a different examples of universal values. Friendship. It is the bond that is established between at least two people who are value and accept each other. We know friendship is our relationships within other people, and we accept their backgrounds, what are their backgrounds and others. And the next is responsibility. Responsibility is the virtue of taking charge of decisions made voluntarily. Responsibility is a being doing our responsibilities in life, our role, our decisions are being prescribed in our life. Number three is tolerance. Tolerance is pertains is accepted of others' difference in worship or other religions or language or either ideology, which allows one to live among diversity. Tolerance is being acceptable of what are being happen in around us or other situations and informations. Number four is freedom. Freedom is the ability to act with free will and according to personal wishes, without selfishness and without affecting third parties. Freedom is showing our responsibilities, doing our role in life with a free will, and it pertains and describe our human roles in a diversity. Pass. Pass are the actions of harmony that allows coexistence in harmony with the rest of an individuals. And the next is true. True it is consists of saying, doing, of thinking what you feel. True is it pertains of what we are doing or something of saying based on what we have experienced. Number seven is honesty. Honesty is a virtue that is linked to dignity and sincerity, prioritizing the truth and generating trust. Honesty is being sincerity of what we did or doing things, either expressing our feelings and emotions. Number eight is love. Love is a positive and open feeling towards other people. It is an inclination towards beauty and good. Love is this is the way that we express our feelings and emotions to other people. Goodness. Goodness it is the main moral virtue that is realization of what is good. Being goodness is being described of what we are doing good. And number 10 is learning. It is the absorption of new knowledge and skills to improve as a person. Learning is what we have learned in doing things and improving knowledge and skills. It is described as our individuality personalization. And number 11 is perseverance. Perseverance it implies maintaining the attempts to reach the goal, regardless of the obstacles and difficulties that arise along the way. Perseverance, if this is the being doing our responsibilities without expecting difficulties and doing how much difficulties is, it is a being motivated perseverance. And justice. Justice is the research for balance, the intention of giving everyone they deserve. Justice. This is the balance of situations or giving everyone's what they are deserve. And empathy. It is the ability to put yourself in the place of the others to understand the situations you are going through, your emotion and feelings and attitude. And we know empathy, it is showing our emotions, feelings and attitudes and putting a situation. And this is reflecting ourselves based of what we have feel or emotions or what we have seen or into situations. Number 14 is courage. It is the ability to carry out actions without hesitation and with decision. Courage is being a courage of what you are doing, being courage of what we did, or decisions which we made. And respect. Respect is a virtue of considering the dignity of other situations and their merits and values. Respect is a very important values that we need to possess to other people so that we have a good relationships with them. And number 16 is solidarity. It implies collaborating with the cause of third parties. These are the responsibilities that are assumed toward the rest of the people. Solidarity. Number 17 is altruism. It involves assisting third parties without expecting anything in return. It means it is doing things without expecting returns of others and being as it involves also the assisting others of what they need and they want. Number 18 is gratitude. Gratitude it is the recognition of the help of third parties. It's also the helping others and being recognized to be being a good person. And number 19 is self-control. And self-control is a virtue of controlling negative impulses and emotions. We know self-control is controlling ourselves of doing things or expressing our feelings and emotions, especially in doing our responsibilities in life or what we have observed around us. Self-control. Number 20 is wisdom. Wisdom is the acquisition of knowledge and experiences to improve the activities that people carry out within a society. Wisdom is acquisition of knowledge. And number 21 is compassion. It implies understanding the suffering of third parties without neglecting the reasons that cause it. This is being being understandable and or suffering things without neglecting reasons that causes the situations. And these are the types of universal values, and each of the values ties with the specific related values alongside with squared 10 types of universal values. Number one types of values is power. Power involves authority, leadership, dominance, and social power. Well, this power is being a power to manage like authority. mm, They have the right to do. They have the right to handle our society as being peaceful. Leadership, leadership is has a power to lead his members to become a successful. And number two types of universal values is achievements. Achievements involve success, capability, ambition, and influence. Achievement is doing it is a being pertains of success of achievements pertains the things that we have or abilities that we have or learning that we have like success of having things that we do that we want to have our own self and like ambitions it is achievements. And number three types of universal values is hedonism, pleasure, or it involves pleasure or enjoying life. It pertains of enjoying our life or giving time of ourselves. And number four is stimulation. These types of universal values is doing activities of exciting our life, like being a motivated person of doing activities. And number five is self-direction. Self-direction is creativity, involves freedoms also, and independence and curiosity. And it is pertains our choosing our own goals. Being motivated person is involved here. Self-direction. Number six types of universal values is universalism. Universalism involves broad-mindedness, wisdom, social justice, equality, a world at peace, a world of beauty, a unity with nature, protecting the environment and our harmony. Universalism is showing our values are universal, which we can reflect our world situations and we adapt ourselves to doing things. Universalism. Number seven types of universal values is benevolence. Benevolence involves helpfulness, honesty, forgiveness, loyalty, responsibility, and friendship. Benevolence is the same as the number six is universalism. It is a being universal also of doing a good values of others, showing our good relationships to others, our good attitude of others, and good values of how we value other people within adapting themselves. And number eight is this type of universal values is accepting other traditions or beliefs in life, and this is reflecting also the tradition in society, which it helps improve our relationships within others. Number nine types of universal values is conformity. This involves self-discipline and obedience. Conformity involves discipline of doing doing our responsibilities, knowing what we made and the impact of what we have done. Number 10 types of universal values is security. And this is the last types of universal values. It involves cleanliness, family security, and national security, stability of social order, or reciprocation of favors, health, and sense of belonging. It is security. This means security means being social security order and favors of health, security of our life being secured. Um, those are the types of universal values. And before we end our discussion for today, I define first why universal values is important. Universal values important. Mm, When we take in the importance of practicing values that are universal, it becomes apparent that beyond our comfort zones and culture, it makes us understand our differences and respect the diversity of the world. Acknowledging our differences and embracing universal values such as compassion, respect, kindness, and empathy, faith, and even sharing common ideas, interests, and ambitions feed into our subconsciousness, being proactive instead of reactive, and being understanding and speak instead of judgmental and agitated, being kind and surgeon instead of hateful and annoyed. Universal values is very important. It is help us to improve ourselves, to be being broaden our knowledge and skills, to show our good traits and as attitudes of being human. And this also, our universal values requires us to recognize the human characteristics, both good and bad, that we have in common with our all fellow human beings, and to show the same respect for human dignity and sensitivity and people for other communities that we expect them to show for ours. And that's all our discussion for today. I hope it helped us to improve our selves understanding about values. And once again, good morning everyone and thank you.